Hey guys, what's up? It's Daniel with TrailerMountain.com, and today I'm going to be testing and unboxing the Fitorch M30R. Tactical flashlight. This thing has 1800 lumens, so super duper bright. It is USB rechargeable as well, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip my camera around just so you can see what I'm doing. Then I'll get this thing unboxed for you, because that's what I do. I unbox things and show you why you should potentially want to buy these things or not. And then a little bit later, once the sun goes down, we'll get it outside and I'll show you how bright it gets. Alright, so here it is right here. One-step tactical action M30R from Fitorch. 1800 lumens, 328 meter beam distance, 146 hour maximum runtime, and USB rechargeable. Plus, you can actually recharge your device from it, which is super cool. You may have seen my other review of a different Fitorch flashlight. I'll leave the link for that right up here. It's IPX8 waterproof rated, 2 meter drop resistant. Turbo mode is 1800 lumens. I don't know if you can see that. There you go. Turbo mode is 1800 lumens. High is 460. Medium is 130. Low is 20. And then strobe is 1800. And SOS is 460. So pretty substantial. So let's get this thing unboxed. Okay, so you have your owner's manual right here, M30R. So that's going to go through all the different features. You have your holster, which is really nice. USB to micro USB charging cable. Gotta have that. Let's see what else is in here. You have a wrist tether. You may or may not want to use that. I don't really like them personally. So they're nice enough to give you a couple of extra O-rings and a additional tactical switch button. And this little baggie here, if I can open it, is the micro USB to USB charging port, and then a keychain just for that, just so you can put this thing on your keychain so you always have it. And put this on here real quick. Well, that thing broke. Oh well, not a big deal. So what's cool about this is that you actually plug this into the side of the flashlight, and then you have a USB out to recharge your device, which is really cool and convenient. All right, so here it is right here, Fitorch M30R. It's a good looking flashlight. It's got a little bit of weight to it. Imagine if this is like I think it is. There's probably an insulating film of some kind. Yeah, there is right here. So I'll take the battery out. The battery also has its own little USB, micro USB port right there. So put that in there. Nice O-ring around the edge here. This is already greased up, so that's really going to help keep all the water out. So this thing has a Cree XHP35 LED with a 50,000 hour lifespan. Really nice reflector for the bulb. Obviously a little disclaimer here, this thing gets hot. Removable stainless steel clip, so you can take that off. It is adjustable, so if you want it any specific way, you can move it around. It has a side switch and a tail cap. So turn the tail cap, turns this on. So the lens here is mineral glass, and this has a HA3 military hard anodized finish. It's aluminum alloy body, so it's going to be really, really tough and can take a beating. When you do hit the tail cap, that is the 1800 lumen, you know, super bright tactical. It goes right into turbo mode. So if you want to just turn this thing on, you just kind of hit the side button and it goes into low. Hit it again, it goes into medium. Then it goes into high and then turbo. And turbo is hot. Like there's heat coming off of this thing and like starting to burn my hand, so I got to move that away. And then you just cycle back through, it goes back down into low. And then you hit the tail cap button, turns it off. On the side here, that's where your USB port is. So that's how you would recharge it. Or you would just take your adapter here, plug that in. I have my iPhone here. And we're just going to plug this in. Just like that, and it's charging. So that's kind of cool. You could recharge it from the actual flashlight itself. When you're done, you just kind of pop that little plug back in it. Now they are actually making an updated version to this plug, so this is just the first run. So what I'm going to do is when I submerge this thing in a little while, I'm not going to submerge it for very long because that's the weak part. So all the new ones that they're going to be selling will have the updated USB port plug. So keep that in mind. The flashlight also has a lockout mode, so you can lock out the side switch here. So what you do is you basically just, you hold down the button until it flickers. You'll see it. Just like that. And then now, the flashlight won't turn on, no matter what you do. So apparently if you hit it like 3 times, it turns back on. Then you can cycle through the different light output modes. Now if you double tap it, it goes into SOS. Double tap again, it goes into strobe. And then you can just cycle back through the different light output modes. Alright, so I finally figured out from the Alright, so tail cap. Turn it on, goes into turbo mode. You have these 2 side switches right here. You push and hold it, it goes into strobe on either one. I don't know if you can do both at the same time, does the same thing. But yeah, that's kind of cool. So you have instant turbo, instant strobe whenever you like. So that's kind of cool. I like that. Makes it easy. That also works with the lamp off. So it's not on right now, but side switches, boom. Push and hold it for a couple seconds, it stays on. You push it again, turns it off.
Alright guys, so I'm across the street from my house and I have the Fitorch M30R and I'm going to turn it on right now. This is going to be low. You can see that. I'll come over here, so just kind of back up a little bit. It's not extremely bright. And you go into medium. Medium's pretty bright. And then you go into high, or turbo rather. There's your big old, I'll step back a little bit just so you can see how bright this thing really gets. Ridiculously bright. And there's your turbo. And turbo is really crazy bright. So, just see the beam throw on this thing, it's ridiculous. And then you hit the side buttons and it goes into strobe. And then you turn it off. Pretty simple. Go back on, goes back into turbo mode. And then you hit it and it cycles through the different light output modes all the way back down to low. Tail cap, turn it, push it twice, it turns it off. Easy peasy. Alright, so here's the M30R. This is on turbo, obviously. But this thing is pretty crazy bright. I mean, it has a really far beam throw. And I'm lighting up this whole park, essentially. Really wide beam and a nice little spot right in the middle. Pretty awesome.